Hey guys, it's J19 brought to you another video, and today we're going to go through big update, a big news from Sony themselves. It's not a PlayStation showcase, but Tom Henderson yet again has got it right. He leaked the PlayStation Portal. That became true. Now, remember how you guys are saying that he's not right and he shouldn't be taking this stuff. He says a bunch of baloney, but he's getting the hardware right? He's getting it right. He's got this other one right, because now, today, October 10th, 2023, PlayStation just dropped a blog, dropped a page talking about the new PlayStation detachable disc drive. Everybody's calling it a PlayStation Slim. I guess they did downsize the size and stuff like that. So we're gonna go over it today and give my honest thoughts on the design itself. And then I also want to look at something else for Elden Ring, because this is making its rounds, and yeah, it's something big's coming for that. So we're gonna look at this real quick. So we got the new look for the PlayStation 5 console holiday this season. So here we go. This is what it looks like. Got the two white controllers. You got the little flat right here. To be honest, the design don't look that impressive to me. It looks like I like the base model better. So when I first saw this, I'm like, yeah, this is true, this is real. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of this vertical stand sold separately, right? Because the vertical stand, they changed that look too, and as you can tell, it's got a little detachable part. This thing comes off. They'll show more, but yeah, that's what it looks like. And they're just calling the PlayStation 5. It's not a PlayStation 5 Slim. Smaller PS5 design comes with 1 terabyte SSD for PS5, PS5 Digital Edition. New model provides option to add an Ultra HD Blu-ray disc drive to the PlayStation 5 Digital. So you can just hook it onto this, take that little section of the plate off, put the other one on there, and then with the disc drive itself. But here's the thing, we are going from 825 terabytes to, not terabytes, gigabytes to 1 terabyte. So we're getting a little more extra storage for those that looking to get a PS5 this holiday season. If you want to hold off, you want to just get this model, that's fine. If you're okay with getting just a base model PS5, I think you guys would be fine on that, right? So we'll talk about the prices towards the end. They talk about prices and whatnot. Let's just keep going. So this is a good start, right? You get 1 terabyte storage, you get a little extra storage, like you can store probably 2-3 games on there, big games. As the holiday season approaches, we are excited to share that we have a new PS5 model launching. To address the evolving needs of players, our engineering and design teams collaborated on a new form factor that provides a greater choice and flexibility. The same technology features that make the PS5 the best to play are packed in a smaller form factor, along with an attachable Ultra HD Blu-ray disc drive. So here we go. Tom Henderson again was right. He got it right again. And people want to just keep saying, oh, he says a bunch of stuff. He says stuff in the past, but he's getting it right? So this is it. This is your detachable disc drive PS5. So here we go. So of course, you get the 1 terabyte SSD, which now people can shut up now, because a lot of people complain about, well, it's still less than the PS4 Pro and the PS4 Slim. I'm gonna tell you right now, the PS4 Slim and the PS4 Pro didn't have SSD. They had the hard drive, right? They had an HDD or HDD. I think it's HDD. I get those two mixed up, but yeah, that's way slower. Especially processing speeds and all that. The SSD kills it, blows it out of the water. So yeah, 1 terabyte SSD, that's pretty good. That's pretty good for a base model, right? This is gonna be a new base model going forward with detachable disc drive, which I'm still not. So yeah, here we go. I mean, it comes, the PlayStation 5, okay, I'll back it off for here. The PlayStation 5, the physical one right here, this one comes with a disc drive. I think it does. Yeah, they're selling both of these separately. So yeah, this one comes with a disc drive, but let's just say you want to go all digital, and down the road you said, you know what, I want to start getting physical games. then you can buy the detachable disk drive. Okay, so it's starting to make sense. I was a little irritated. It's like, really? It's like, you can have two PS5 models, you gotta buy a disk drive separately? No. What that means is, I got all wrong. Yeah, this one will have the PS5 disk drive. This one won't. If you happen to get the digital version and like later on down the road you want to get like a physical copy of the game, then you just buy the disk drive for this one. This one already comes with it. Okay. So the new PS5 has reduced in volume by more than 30%, by weight by 18%. So it ain't gonna be so heavy. It ain't gonna be weighing 10 pounds. It's gonna weigh like, shoot, probably weigh about 7 pounds, 8 pounds. 24% comparison and to the previous model. So it's gonna be a lot smaller, a lot more lighter than the previous models. So that's what we're going for. There are 4 separate cover panels, with the top portion with a glossy look, while the bottom remains in metal or mate. Not metal. If you purchase a PS5 digital edition, you can add the Ultra HD Blu-ray disc drive for a PS5 later, as it will also be sold separately for $79.99 USD, so $80 for a disc drive. I thought it'd be 50. It's way higher than that. So if you want to get the physical PS5 for like, say, for a loved one or a family member or a relative or even yourself, like not me, but if say you want one PS5 but you want one like this holiday, you're gonna get some holiday pay. Get the physical PS5, right? The one that's behind me. Get the PS5 right here. The one with the disc drive, right? One with the disc drive. Make sure you get that one. If you're a digital gamer, you don't care about the disc drive, then the $80 does not matter to you, or the €120, 99 GBP, or the 11,980 yen, whatever. JPY. So. Anyways, this is what it looks like. You take this part off, you take that one part off, right? The digital, you buy it. These two right here are sold separately, right here. These two are sold separately. So what you do is you hook up the disc drive to this, and then this cover goes on there. And that's how you turn your physical PS5, the new model, into a physical PS5 if you want to. That's gonna cost you $80 USD, whatnot. That's how it works. So, new model will be available starting this November in the U.S. at select local retailers at directplaystation.com where available. It will continue to roll out globally in the following months. Once inventory of the current PS5 model has sold out, the new model will become the only model available. So, all the models they got right now, the current PS5 digital, those are still out there. You can buy those. You don't have to buy this one if you don't like the design or you don't like the stand, because the vertical stand is sold separately. I think you get a horizontal. I don't know why they don't want to give you a vertical one. It just don't make any sense, right? Because the current PlayStation 5, you got a stand. You can turn it, becomes horizontal. You can leave it as is and be a vertical stand. So I'm not sure why they did that, but. Here we go. Recommend retail prices for the following product in November, yada yada yada. So we got PS5 with the Ultra HD Blu-ray disc drive is gonna be $500 or $499.99. We kind of already knew that, right? We kind of knew that. The physical PS5 is not gonna change. Here's what's different. Normally, the PlayStation 5 digital was what? $399, right? It's $100 cheaper. Now it's going to cost you a whopping $449.99, an extra $50. And you got to ask yourself, why is that? Because the new components of like allowing you to have a detachable disc drive and stuff like that, they make some changes, so they have to lift the price of that. I don't know how I really feel about that. I mean, they could have left that like $400 because you are going to be charging people $80, right? They start charging people $80 to have this console. What the detachable disc drive for the digital version. So it's like, Europe, it's gonna be $549.99, $449.99. UK is gonna be $479.99, $389.99. Then Japan is gonna be 66,980 yen, And then PS5 digital is going to be 59,980 yen, including tax. A horizontal stand will be included with a PS5 model. Also, a vertical stand will be compatible with all PS5 models, will be sold separately at 29 USD, yada yada yada. Which, to me, I don't know why I clicked on that. Shoot. Anyway, just know why it's on there twice. But yeah, you guys get my point, right? That's how it is. Launch in November. I don't know what date yet. They don't have a release date. I don't know how many they're gonna have available. Looks like they're gonna be targeting the US, the Western audience first. Because let's face it, outside of Europe, right? Outside of UK, Europe area, the US, Mexico, Canada, or like the US, like North America is like the biggest, right? Outside of Europe, right? So they're gonna be targeting us first, and they're gonna like slowly get more out there. I think that's how they're gonna roll. I think it's just like how they rolled out the PS5. They're gonna slowly, globally have it out for people. So that's what we got so far. That's what the PlayStation 5 Pro, the Slim, the detachable disc drive, whatever you want to call it. So for me, how do I feel about all this? How do I feel about the console itself? Design looks okay. I do like the base model better, and it kind of sucks that they're gonna get rid of the old model, but I see what they're doing, right? They want to try and make it where, because the PS5 is massive, right? I had a hard time like finding out where am I gonna do with my PS5, where am I gonna put it, right? Because it's massive. It's gonna be a lot smaller, not a lot smaller, but a little bit smaller. So that's the good news. We got the 1 terabyte SSD. That's gonna be like godsend for a lot of people, like, because a lot of people, by the time you have the OS gets done, it's going to be like 667 gigabytes left for like the base model right now, not the slim, not the detachable one, but yeah. Anyways, that's what we got for PlayStation wise. I don't know, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. Now on to the other topic for today. I want to talk about this real quick because it's kind of anyways, unverified sources are telling me that the Elden Ring DLC is planned to be shown at the Game Awards with a release date of February 5th, 2024. These sources have shown signs of insight, but nothing concrete. Consider this a rumor for now. And they said, for context, this was shared with me before Jeff Keighley posted that he visited From Software, that he gone to Japan to finalize plans for TGA. So they're talking to From Software. Jeff Keighley's getting stuff finalized for TGA. So yeah, this is all starting to line up. I know a lot of people said, "Oh, this guy says like, trust me, bro. That's my source." Now, everybody knows that Jeff Keighley was visiting some studios like Kojima Productions, also From Software, and he's like excited about what's going to happen, and he's excited. He's finalizing some things. It's like, the Game Awards is 2 months away, guys, already. And so I had to share it because this is huge. Now, February 5th. I was kind of hoping it wasn't going to be in February. You guys probably wonder, why is that? I got my most anticipated game in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I know it's coming out at the end of February. This comes out like the first week. But it's like, for me, it's like Elden Ring was like so big, so giant that I want to have like time where like I play Rebirth first, and then we had Elden Ring come out, or maybe Elden Ring comes out in January. That way I have games to play. I'll have January to play this, and like sometime in February, because you guys know me, I cover Final Fantasy VII Rebirth a lot on my channel, but I do like Elden Ring. Elden Ring is like the first Souls-born game I ever beat. So for me to have all this, anyways, I just put it right there so you guys can see that. But yeah, it is what it is. I know a lot more people are reporting on it now, like some other people that follow like the leaks and stuff like that. And it's starting to make a lot of sense, right? I know a lot of people said, oh, it's rumors, take it with a grain of salt, but it's starting to line up. Jeff Keighley's visiting from software, finalizing some things for the Game Awards. He's hyping up the Game Awards again. He says like this is gonna be a big event. Things are starting to line up. Like Kojima Productions, like they're working on Death Stranding too, so I'll probably get another look at that as that game's coming out next year. So Elden Ring DLC, the Shadow of the Earth Tree. Heard it's gonna be massive. I heard we're gonna get like 30 some new bosses, and like a couple maps or something. I don't know. Like there's a bunch of leaks and rumors and stuff out there, but yeah, that whole thing with From Software and like this release date floating around now. We don't really have an understanding of like where the DLC is going to take place, what kind of continent, what kind of like locations or areas we're going to visit. A lot of people think it's like the Badlands, but we kind of had the Badlands and like Kaylee kind of. But I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the Elden Ring leak release date. Are you guys happy for that? Because February is packed. We got lots of JRPGs early February, like the first like week or two. And then you got Final Fantasy VII Rebirth towards the tail end of February. We got like the new Yakuza game that's coming out like January 26th. We got Elden Ring now just trying to squeeze in there with everybody else. So it's like February's gonna be packed. Like February is gonna be jam-packed with games, like just like 2022 was, like with Elden Ring and Dying Light 2 and Horizon Forbidden West. I remember I played back-to-back games, open worlds. I'm like, whew. But anyways, for me, I'm kind of worried about it because yes, I'm excited for Elden Ring Shadow of the Earth Tree DLC. But man, you're like pushing it. It's like 2.5 weeks away from like, about 3.5 weeks before Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And when I get like my big, most anticipated game, I just want to focus on that, focusing on the marketing for it, focusing like, especially if they drop a demo, I want to like concentrate on that, maybe do like a breakdown and stuff like that. Concentrate on that. I know there's other games I can play too. And I'm looking forward to Elden Ring DLC. I'm planning on like even doing like a playthrough, let's play, may even stream on YouTube. But about the PlayStation 5 thing here, right here, I really don't like. It's cool for people looking for a PS5, but the whole detachable disk drive, I was kind of like, first I was like, it's kind of a neat idea, but the way they're like saying you can't have the vertical stand, it's an extra $30. You got, if you buy the digital PS5, you can't get the detachable disk drive for anything less than $80 USD. So if you buy the vertical stand, you buy the system, you're looking at yourself over $600, tax included. Like, that's a lot of money. For me, I'm gonna keep a lookout for another leak. Another thing that Tom Henderson has been talking about since early this year, even late last year. PlayStation 5 Pro. Book it. PlayStation 5 Pro is coming late next year. I think about November is gonna launch. I think that's when it could be like the big mid-gen refresh. We heard some stirring up that Microsoft's not gonna do that. They're not focusing on the console as much. So yeah, the PlayStation 5 Pro and the Switch 2 are gonna dominate 2024. They're gonna use these to get people accommodated with the new PS5s, get better storage and stuff like that. But for people that have a PS5 like me, we might upgrade to the Pro. I think the Pro is real. I think Tom Henderson is not full of it. He's been right the last two big hardware reviews. I think he's even got like the accessibility controller. I forget what it's called. I think he's got that right as well. So it's like he's not being an idiot. He's not making things up. He's got inside sources. I talked to an inside source and myself for like the PlayStation 5 Slim-ish thing, and he even said, see, he's like smiling about it. He knew this was gonna happen, and he's as far as like the Elden Ring DLC, deep in his gut, he thinks it's true. He's gonna confirm it with his sources, but he says, I think it's real. And I told him, please let me know. So for sure, I think it's happening because Jeff Keighley's like visiting from software. what else would he be visiting from software? What else would from software be working on other than the Elden Ring DLC, right? Armored Core 6 is out, right? That was their next big game. I doubt they're gonna have like, here's Dark Souls 4. We just working on it. You guys didn't know about it. Not that. It's the Elden Ring DLC. That's the Shadow of the Earth. So get ready, February 5th. Even though I'm kind of like, that's really tight on me for that game and like the marketing for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, especially content on my channel. But anyways, I took up a lot of your time. Let me know what you guys think of the PlayStation 5 detachable disc drive. Are you guys getting one? Are you guys happy with the way it looks? Me, I'm kind of, I love some things about it, but for me that has a PS5, of course, I don't need it, right? It's not made for me. It's made for people that don't have a PS5. They're trying to push the marketing for PS5 sales even further with this, giving people options, right? You get the digital PS5, maybe later on down the road, you want to get physical games, boom, buy a detachable disc drive. That's the only thing I can see this about it, but other than that, like selling stuff separately, you guys know those. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think of the Elden Ring DLC leak release date of February 5th. You guys think it's right? You guys think it's a phony? You guys think it's wrong? There's also talk that Elden Ring DLC is going to be showing off at the Game Awards, or even possibly early as next month. And then it's going to have a release date like February 5th. So let me know what you guys think of all that. Are you guys hyped for Elden Ring? Are you guys still looking forward to it? I know a lot of people just like put that game off because they already beaten it. They explored the crap out of the game. So I'm kind of curious what you guys think of these two things. Let me know. I would love to have a nice conversation in the comment section. Thank you guys for so much for the love and support as always. I'm back and making content. I want to cover more stuff like this. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Elden Ring stuff. So with that said, I got Spider-Man 2 coming. I'm not like an early copy, but we all got Spider-Man 2 coming like 10 days from now, which is nuts. It's crazy. And I plan on streaming that probably on my channel. So feel free to like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notification to stay notified when I talk about PlayStation stuff, Spider-Man 2, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Elden Ring. You guys know what to do. Keep it here. I'll be honest with you. I'll be no BS for me. You guys get the honest truth. But I said, I love you guys so much. Thank you for the love and support as always. Let's try to hit the 300 subscriber mark. It's all because you guys love my content. I appreciate you guys a ton. I love you all. Have a wonderful day, wonderful night. Keep on. Stay safe out there. I know the world is getting kind of dangerous. So be nice to each other. Love one another. Forgive one another. Let's try to reason with one another. Okay? With that said, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.